The Kiss by artist Gustav Klimt is probably the most famous painting in Vienna's Belvedere Museum. Blind and visually impaired people can now experience it thanks to a project that turned the painting into touchable relief.
Every year, more than 1 million people try to get a good look at this masterpiece of the early modern period. And now, Gustav Klimt's The Kiss is being made available to blind and visually impaired people in 3D relief.
Ich forsche schon seit ca. 2010.
I've been doing research since 2010 to turn paintings into 3D reliefs, especially for blind and disabled visitors. The Kiss so far was my most difficult exhibit. There are very figurative and physical parts, and on the other hand, there are these very flat and ornamental areas. It was important to find a good trade-off here that carves out the plastic parts in a three-dimensional manner, and at the same time to portray the seemingly flat parts in the relief.
The oil painting with applied layers of gold leaf depicts a couple embracing. Their bodies are entwined in elaborate robes.
Super, das ist ja auch.
Great, that's also on there. Exactly. Can you see this? There are so many details.
Dominika Radish, who lost her eyesight at the age of 4, is one of the first blind people to experience the touchable version of the painting.
Es ist irgendwie rund.
It's somehow round, it's entangled. You can feel it. It comes out of it. And in many places, it's so smooth. And then I think to myself, it probably shines too. I can't see it, but that's what I think. It pretty much incites the imagination. You have to say it. It's so lots of gold. It comes true.
To achieve this level of detail, 3D printers couldn't do the work because of their low surface quality. So the masterpiece had to be carved into a piece of plastic based on a high-resolution scan of the original.
This work was carved with a CNC mill. That's a very laborious process. It takes about 20 hours with a very thin cutter, about 2 millimeters thick. Very accurate precision work is needed to carve out the relief pattern. We did special material research and found a very good material named corian. You might know this from kitchen surfaces. With that, we found a material that is very smooth so the fingers can glide over it very well. On the other hand, it doesn't collect dirt so it can be cleaned easily, which is very important for a museum where a lot of people are going to touch it.
The next step for the Belvedere Museum in Vienna will be to provide an interactive audio guide for the blind. As Radish showed, it could just be love at first touch.